Late fall and early winter can be a quiet time here at Schmeeckley Reserve. To me, one of the most prominent animals this time of year is the crow. That's because their call is the one sound that breaks the silence. Hi, my name is Ben Goldner and I'm a practicum student here at Schmeeckley Reserve. And today we're going to be talking about a crow's winter adaptations and how it breaks the silence, and gives us insight into just how complex and relatable they are. Now, before we get into their winter adaptations, how about a little background information? There are about 40 species of crow in the world, and today I'm going to focus on the American crow. The American crow inhabits a large portion of North America, which shows just how adaptable they can be. Their vast diet aids in this, as they are omnivores as well as opportunistic hunters and scavengers. This means that they will eat what's there for them if it means food in their bellies. Lastly, they are considered one of the smartest organisms in the animal kingdom, being able to make and use tools to obtain food. Now, the complexity of crows can be seen in their winter adaptation of partial migration. But what is partial migration? What is partial migration? Is it A, where within a species some will migrate and others will not? B, a species will only migrate a short distance? Or C, this is not a crow's winter adaptation? And the answer is A, where within a species some will migrate and others will not. Partial migration is where within a species several populations will migrate while others will remain year-round residents. This shows that crow populations choose to migrate based on winter severity. Which brings me to my second winter adaptation, and that's problem solving. Crows are master problem solvers. Does this adaptation sound familiar when relating it to other species? Humans. Speaking of humans, when these two adaptations of partial migration and problem solving mix, you find that crow populations will migrate to our cities. Now that's quite the dynamic duo. But why might this be the case? Why will some crow populations migrate to our cities? Is it A, to seek out tourist hotspots? B, it's generally warmer in cities? C, there is an abundance of food? Or is it D, all the above? And the answer is D, all the above. Like us, a crow's diet, which consists of over 600 different types of food, can easily be altered to fit the season and habitat. To me, this seems like a great way to solve winter food scarcity, where instead of stockpiling your limited food source like squirrels may do, a simple switch in diet is all they need to do. Before we wrap up, let's get back to our last trivia question. Weather and habitat play a huge role in what type of food is available. For crows, this is why they decided to migrate to our cities. Crows are opportunistic by nature, and what better opportunity than traveling to a human-built, inhabited city where there is warmth, food, and tourist hotspots, where both securities are easily doubled or tripled. In these several minutes, we had time to uncover just how complex and relatable our friendly neighborhood crows are. We discovered that their greatest winter adaptation was problem solving, which allows them to find the best opportunity to increase their survival rate. Thank you for joining me, and come out to Schmeeckley Reserve to observe these beautiful birds.